Foodgod. It's the Foodgod podcast.
Here we go.
Here we go.
All right, guys. This is episode number 4, which is insane that there's been 4. The first 3 have gotten a lot of press.
Very exciting.
I'm hoping that this one is as well received as the other first 3 episodes.
I
Because
think this could be one of the best.
the first 3 were like, especially the first 2 were like worldwide news.
Right.
I mean, it was all over the world.
You know.
Yeah. Anyway, we're here at the AKA in LA. We are in LA all week this week. Yo, Murder Murph, the craziest thing in the news today is Tekashi69. Actually, it's been in the news for the last few weeks. And the craziest part of the whole story is that I feel like we were about a minute away from getting shot, me and you. What people don't really know is that last year I did a YouTube video with Tekashi69. We ran into him a couple of times in I don't know, Latin concerts. I forgot where we were.
City,
in New York, somewhere in Newark or Jersey, whatever. The nicest guy, by the way, ever, which is unbelievable that that's the same person. I didn't even know who he was. I just saw he was getting all this press, and I was seeing him everywhere, and we kept seeing him out at these places, at the concerts. I took a picture with him because he was like the man of the hour, and he was just about to pop off. And he performed at this other concert, and he could not have been nicer. I mean, I don't understand. So I'm thinking this guy is like this nice guy, blah, 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 which he is. To me, he's still a nice guy. I don't care if he's a snitch or what, has nothing to do with me. However, we started talking to them, him and his manager, Shotty. We were on stage watching Tekashi. Murder was there. I go, Murder, get their number. I'm starting the YouTube. And we were like, Murder goes to me, you should go with him to get your hair colored. I'm like, he's not going to go with me to get my hair colored. He had that rainbow hair. And I was like, yeah, I'll freaking do it. I go, ask Shotty, get his number, the guy, the manager. And all of a sudden, they're like, yeah, we'll meet you guys tomorrow in Brooklyn at the hair salon where Tekashi gets his hair done. And I'm like, are you kidding me? This is crazy. So I go to BeautyCon the next day. I had a big Foodgod booth. It was like a whole cool thing. There was thousands of people there. It was insane.
You got mobbed, literally.
Mobbed, nuts. And then, we were running like almost an hour and a half late. So we're doing the YouTube video. We're in the car on the way to Brooklyn. We stopped to get this cake, a rainbow cake. I'm like, Tekashi, rainbow cake. Tekashi and Shotty wait for us for almost an hour and a half. Like, that's how nice they are, which is unbelievable.
We're calling, we're running late. Don't worry, guys. It's fine. We're waiting for you. Don't worry about it. No problem.
Nah, the whole thing is crazy. So we are just like, I'm thinking everything like, these are the nicest guys. This is so fun. This is great. It's like, no problem. So we get there. I bring the rainbow cake. The YouTube's going. They could not be nicer. They're taking pics with us. They are like everything we need. Anything we need. We do the video. Tekashi, I do a whole thing with his rings. There's the Foodgod YouTube, which I stopped doing because it was way too much work and time consuming, is out there. So we take pics with them. We do the funnest, most fun video. I dye my hair rainbow color. There's a video out there. Anyway, they go to us.
You guys want to go to the fight tonight?
Yeah, they got
the Adrian Broner fight.
Do you guys want to go to the Adrian Broner fight? I'm like, fuck yeah. First of all, this is so fun. This guy's like so cool. This vibe is so fun. They're so nice, which is like crazy.
And it was crazy. We're there. No security, just Shotty and 6ix9ine.
They're just like hanging out. And I'm thinking nothing of them. I'm like, these are just like such fun people. It's just like hanging out, with my friends because we're used to this whole thing. And it just did not feel anything weird or anything.
No, like you're worried about anything.
No, the guy Shotty, there's a
scared.
picture of the 3 of us, which, I'm going to post on Instagram today so you guys could see like what went on. And, we go home out of Brooklyn getting ready for this fight. And I was running late because like by the time we got home back to Manhattan, it took forever. My hair is freaking rainbow color. I don't know what's going on. And we finally get in the car on the way to meet them. And we get a call from Shotty, who I'm thinking is just like a fun, nice manager, like a music manager. And he's like, yo, don't come to the fight.
At the Barclays Center, we just had a shootout.
And I'm like, a shootout? What? I didn't understand they're like gangster rappers. Like, this is like going out with Tupac. Like, there's
literally.
Meaning like there's shootouts going on. Like, what is going on here?
And then earlier in the day, there was also an incident where they were driving, and then someone got out of the car and started shooting at someone before we met them.
Before that fight, we didn't know that somebody started shooting. We were with them basically that day of where we could have been shot And it was like, I'm still like, when I think about it all the time, I'm like, we went out with them a few times. We went to the club with them. Remember that club in Soho?
And it's crazy how big he is and where he was then and how big he was then. And he was just in the club hanging out with Shadi and friends.
I remember I told Kim, like, yo, this guy's on fire. I just did my video with him. And they were like, Kim was like, who? Meanwhile, Kanye ended up, doing stuff, a song with him. I told Kim about this guy. She was like, she didn't even know who that was when we were already fucking with him. And I just cannot believe that what's gone on. First of all, he became the most famous person ever. Second of all, we were literally riding along and could have been killed that day because there was 2 shootouts that day. And what I remember is like we were in that hair salon, and when they left, like a 7-foot guy came in there looking for them.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I was like, what is he looking for them for? Like, yo, 6ix9ine, where's Shadi 6ix9ine? And I'm like, what's going on here? Like, I didn't think anything of it. I thought he was one of their guys. I think that's like a killer.
Right, you never know.
You could have started shooting in that store, and we were like just like hanging out with them.
No idea.
And then the time we were going to that steakhouse, the kosher steakhouse, Reserve Club.
Right, we were waiting for them. I kept hitting Shadi. I'm like, yo, where are you guys?
Yeah, he wanted to have dinner with us. Shadi was the nicest though, so he kept calling, yo, let's have dinner, let's have dinner, let's have dinner. We made dinner plans, and we're waiting. They didn't show up, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? They fucked us. Like, well, I never.
Yeah, you're like every second, like here they are, and then meanwhile they weren't there. You kept fucking with me personally.
Oh, here they are. Oh, here they are.
And they keep hitting me. 6 keeps hitting me. Shadi, like, we're on the way. Then Shadi hits me. I don't think we're going to make it. We just got pulled over being arrested right now.
Yeah, it was crazy. And I think there was but you were talking to them.
Yeah, I started, working with 6 and them at times and doing different things with them. And it got a little crazy. And it's just like, a lot of people don't know. His name is Danny. Doesn't drink, doesn't do drugs, which a lot of people don't know about that. I think one of the smartest people I've been around for his age and what he's done. And I've spoken to him in jail. I've spoken to Jade, his girlfriend, as much as yesterday. And, I mean, he's in good spirits. We joke around. And he's going to come out. And the thing about it is, I mean, a lot of people like snitch. If your life, people are trying to kill you, take your money, rob you. He called me from jail and said, Shadi had sex with my baby mama while we were in Miami murder. And I'm like, holy shit. So they did everything to destroy him and kidnap him. What would you do? I mean, I would do the same thing.
What do you mean Shadi had sex with his baby mama?
Shadi fucked his baby mama in Miami multiple times.
And he found out about it?
He found out about it once he was in jail.
Wow.
I mean, that's what was going on. I mean, they were taking advantage of this guy. And I mean, again, you could think whatever you want. I don't condone everything he did. I don't condone that. But that's my guy. And I hope the best for him. I hope everything works out. And I think, my opinion, he's going to come out and kill the world again.
He's going to come out no matter what. He's a snitch or what. His song's going straight to #1.
And imagine that first text on Instagram. Because literally Instagram is dying for him. Even the information now, everyone's like, they can't get enough of it. The memes, everything. It's all 6ix9ine all day long right now.
So he found out Shadi was fucking his baby mama.
Yeah.
Does Shadi know that he found that out?
You know what's even scarier? Like 6 months ago, I got a block call. Murder. Shadi. I'm like, Shadi? I'm like, are you in jail? Yeah, I'm in jail. What's all this free 6ix9ine? What about free Shadi? I'm like, I love you, bro, but I can't do that, Scary.
And the crazy part is Shadi's was the nicest guy. I don't understand. I've never been that kind of tricked. It's like kind of weird.
Me either. But I mean, and again, nicest guy. Again, I don't condone it, but to me and to us, he was always a gentleman.
Always calling in the car. Yo, where you guys at? Come hang out. I'm just happy that we didn't really go out with them. But I know that day that we colored our hair, there's a picture of us. A few hours later, they got shot up and then there was the shootout at Barclays.
Well,
and that was our day.
And this is what's in the news right now. Everything and the weird thing about it, all these videos are posting. I'm like, every one of these videos they post right now. I'm with them all the time. It's like weird.
Yeah, you better watch out, bro.
No, I know, bro. We both better watch out.
Not me. I got nothing to do with him.
But I don't know, you guys, I don't know what your thoughts are, what you're thinking about it. I mean, I'm sure you guys all contrive different ideas, snitch this, snitch that, but put yourself in that position. What would you do honestly? Don't do it for social media. What would you do? 45 years, lose your money, lose your daughter, lose your life, or snitch on these guys that try to kill you? You tell me.
I actually can't believe they didn't call us to
it's crazy.
To testify or ask.
Bro, academics just posted somewhere. Shadi said, admitted on the wiretap because what I didn't know is Six's driver, who I know very close, I talk to all the time, was a snitch. So he had videotapes, cameras in the car the whole time. So you're able to videotape everything. And for some reason, they have Shotty talking about, I shot 5 people in one day. And meanwhile, I'm standing there next to him. Like, what the hell is that about?
Yeah, bro, you're too close for comfort. I'm staying far away from you.
Yeah, I know, you do that already, bro.
I'm staying far away from you. That's scary. Guys, make sure to check out the Foodgod Instagram. I'm going to put up the pictures of us with Tekashi, with Shotty, at the shoot that day, the day there was the shooting. Don't call me to testify, FBI. I'm done. It's over. I had nothing to do with it. I just wanted to get my hair colored that day. But me and Murda could have been murdered that day. Really, It was that close. We were with them. We literally could have gotten in the cars with them.
Bro, thank you for being late that day. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem. No problem. All right, guys. Coming up next, the Farrah Abraham interview.
Oh, this gets crazy.
Coming up, teen mom who's not a teen mom anymore. Wow.
Oh, you know what's crazy? I just got this new thing called Skillshare. Gave me 2 months free. I go online. You can take classes in everything you could think of.
Like
photography, creative writing, design, productivity.
What about social media?
Everything.
What about speaking? Because you speak loudly all day.
I'm a loud speaker. I'm not sure if there's something there to help me at all, but the bottom line, you can go on there for everything. I have 2 months free, so maybe you come with me, find something.
I mean, 2 months free. Nobody gives you free 2 months. Why would they give you free 2 months?
2 months free on not just one, but anything on there you can check out. If you don't believe me, go check it out right now. Skillshare.com/foodgod. Again, Skillshare.com/foodgod to start your 2 months of unlimited access to thousands of classes for free. Now, again, Skillshare.com/foodgod.
I think you need a class and stopping repeating the same thing over and over. You said Skillshare.com like 5 times in a row, bro. We heard you.
Oh, did I say that?
Yeah, I think you said it.
Skillshare.com/foodgod.
Thanks.
Farrah Abraham is here.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Oh my God!
First of all, we're here at the AKA, and like we're packing because we are leaving to New York or Detroit. I don't know where we're going. Detroit. We're going to Detroit.
We're on the road with this.
Yeah, we're on the road with this, and you came in here looking like you're dressed for the Emmys. Like, how are you so dressed up? Where are you coming from?
Well, I came from a red carpet. Beverly Hills Rejuvenation was having some fun thing. Like with Teresa. I mean, some of the housewives.
I saw Teresa last night. I saw Teresa the other night at Craig. She told me.
I'm sure you guys have seen everyone who's in town. And then after, I have this Big Brother red carpet. So it's just
wait,
back to back.
You know that I did Celebrity Big Brother in the UK.
Oh,
You guys both did. You guys both did.
Well, you know, after I left, I just kind of like shut down and never was looking back. But
See, I quit after a week.
He was out of there.
They wanted me out of there.
You know what? I started fighting with an old lady, and I said, I can't mess up my entire reputation in the U.S. because when that gets out that I'm fighting with Angie Bowie, who was like 80 years old.
You're like,
that was like the second night. I go, am I fighting with an old lady? I go, what the fuck am I doing?
But what are you fighting for?
She's nasty. So, you know, that was the episode where, you know, we found out David Bowie died in the house.
Oh my God.
And then David Guest was living in the house. It was Liza Minnelli's ex-husband.
Right.
And
wow.
Tiffany Pollard, who was I Love New York, thought that David in the house died. And it was like a comedy.
You had a good cast, though.
We had a solid cast. Gemma Collins, who was my friend in the UK.
Yeah, I haven't met them yet. But
we have, you know, Gemma's like the biggest reality star in the UK. So we just I was on her show. We did 2 episodes here in LA. She came to try to make it. She doesn't understand how hard it is to make it in this town. We understand.
You do.
Because we have never met. Farrah and I have never met. No. But we've been around probably for the same amount of time.
Yeah,
I feel like.
And you guys both started reality shows, TV.
Yeah.
And you both kind of ventured out and built your own brand.
Well, you have to be smart enough to
A lot of people don't, though, unfortunately. But you guys did that.
I mean, I really actually needed it. I really needed a break from Teen Mom. It's where I know everyone knows I'm from. Right. And I just needed to go be me. And it's been, oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying this, 2 years since I've gone. And it's been... I can't say too much more, but it's been really crazy with the executives at Viacom lately.
I don't really watch Teen Mom.
Yes.
Obviously, because it's like, what am I going to watch?
Are you a teen
Mom?
dad?
Yeah.
Or like, no, I'm far from that.
Yeah, no, but I'm like, because I was weird to just watch everybody because like I I don't relate to anything.
Right.
Because it's people from the middle of the. I don't know what's going on. I'm like,
Where
wait.
are you from?
Well, I'm from New Jersey, so I wouldn't call it the middle of the country,
No,
but
you're
we're
like-
like East Coast. I'm right by Manhattan.
Yeah, you're
that's
on
where I
the
grew
coast.
up. So we live coast
Yes.
vibes. I don't know what's going on, and I put it on, and I'm like, everyone's fighting. Everyone's so young and in school, and like fighting with each other, and people are leaving, and I didn't understand what was going on. But you were definitely a breakout star.
Just so you know, I don't watch it either.
Okay.
And
Right.
I'm not saying anything negative or bad. It's just like
Whatever.
I got to a point,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Who
Right.
cares? If you don't watch it, you don't watch it.
You
Like,
really
got
built
to a
that
point-
brand anyway, so.
It was, well, that's why we got in an argument and I left. And I just don't like when people's egos of like, and maybe you were on TV shows too, where it's like, this show belongs because of me, or you owe me this and I made you. And I'm just like, I don't like arguing about these things. I don't really care.
Right.
I just need to like keep it moving. And when I look back, I'm like watching the shows that are on now and the ratings tanked. And I'm like, this doesn't inspire me. This doesn't help. My daughter and I, Sophia's here with me.
Sophia is here. We're gonna wait to introduce her. She doesn't have headphones on. She stole Murder Murph's seat, so we stuck
That's
her in
fine.
Farrah's lap. It's like a teen mom all over again. She's on her lap, sitting here.
So I just wasn't inspired by it, so I don't watch it, and I think that's why the ratings kind of went bad and the credibility went out the window.
Yeah, and people are like shooting dogs and cats, right? Like there's some
Yeah, but
crazy
then
stuff
they
going
had,
on
like,
with people. I'm like, what
super
is?
fans?
Insane.
They
Yeah.
had like super fans of Teen Mom put on the cast.
From what I hear from like press people that I know that like
like-
write stuff, they say the Teen Mom stuff gets the most traffic on their sites, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Really?
Which is yeah.
Yeah,
You started a revolution.
I did.
Do you talk to anybody from that show? Is there anybody?
I can't say that I talk like I'm friends with them. I talk like I'm an acquaintance.
Right.
I'm
Here and
super
there, you run into
cordial.
them.
Yes.
You run into them,
But I think we lead much different lives.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't think
Respectively so.
they're sitting at the Emmys with Jeff Bezos. That,
I don't know.
by the way,
God just loves me.
what a
though.
hustler! What a hustler move! How, Sophia? How did she end up at the Emmys? Because like I want to be at the Emmys. Like I don't understand. What is she doing right that I'm doing wrong? Why am I not at the Emmys?
I mean, she just got the tickets from God, basically.
Not Foodgod, just
Food
God.
God, not God.
Okay.
The regular
Not
God,
for
not
me,
food
the real
God, right?
God.
Okay.
And I was just surprised that she got to meet Jeff Bezos.
He's the guy.
Was that the only guy
Yeah.
you were surprised I met? I mean, I met
Yeah.
legends.
like.
Legends. I don't know, like Hugh Grant, right? I mean, or I'm gonna probably butcher everyone's name.
We like butchering
Yeah,
names.
that's
That's the
fine,
best
that's
part.
fine. Go.
That's a
By
game
the
we
way-
play. Butcher the name.
Yeah, butcher the name. My friends were like, Farrah, you don't know who you were talking to? And I was like, no. I mean, some people idolize people, and I just don't. So I'm like,
Nobody.
I see that this person's like credible. I like the vibe. I'm gonna go over there and I enjoy it. And then now I'm working with a bunch of them. But that's
Is Hugh
what I-
Grant still very good looking, or is he aged a little bit?
I think we all age. I mean, look at me. I age.
No, you look great.
You look pretty tight. You look pretty tight.
I don't want to say anything bad.
What's not bad if somebody's aging or looks a
No,
little
it's
bit worn
fine.
out.
But I do have a problem when I see faces and they're like cratered. And there was something that just like, you know, everyone's like, Farrah's eyeing and hitting on people. And it's like, no, I'm
No, I
enjoying
think she's
the
staring at the
person.
craters.
Right. What
She's
is that
freaking
over
out.
there? Right,
Like,
right,
of
right.
course, it wouldn't freak
Is that
out
a
when
moon
you see-
landing in the crater?
Oh, yeah.
And then
Right.
you have like somebody's wife acting like I'm hitting on their husband and I'm not. And I'm just like, don't put me in this space.
No, you're there for
But
business.
you know that's how it works. This is Hollywood. That's what makes it so fun. Do you really care if they said that you were looking at someone's husband?
I'm a girl's girl. Like I'm just like, I'm sure you guys are like, guys.
But why
Right,
wouldn't
right.
you look at Hugh Grant sitting next to you? Like that's
I'm
not
looking at
normal.
everyone like
right,
a
but I'm just saying
human
it's not
being.
normal
Guys,
that you wouldn't
girls,
look
anybody.
at somebody.
I know. People just, I don't know. People
Please
just
tell me
kinda
about
treat it.
the energy of somebody that wealthy like Jeff Bezos. Can you feel that money out of him? Like, is there power?
You know, my girlfriend's like, I'm actually shocked you chose like one person to be like, hey.
Who's
I
not
want
even
a
an
photo.
actor. It's
Who's
like-
not an actor.
At the
all.
Emmys.
She was like, what was the vibe? Because I'm like friends with really strong businesswomen. And she's just like, and I go, you know what? Out of everybody else, all the other men who are ducking, diving, like not being okay with the photo, being insecure because of the woman who they're with or whatever. I'm like, the one other guy who had my same vibe was Jeff Bezos. And it wasn't like I got up to let another actor through. And I looked over and I was just like this person's secure. There's no like intimidation
At all.
There's no jealousy. There's no hatred towards me. Like
That's great.
I can feel free to say what I need to say and enjoy my time with this person. And it was easy as that. Not all men give off that
vibe.
Confidence or that vibe.
Businessman, he's a boss, and he's just
the biggest.
talking to whoever he wants.
Yeah. And
When
I
you
like
have that much, you're confident.
I like freedom. I like people who feel free.
Now, where did that story come from that you were pitching him a show? How did that happen? Was that really true?
You know, I talked to a lot of people about my biopic that I've been writing for over a year.
Oh, really?
Well, Jeff Bezos is probably can get it on tomorrow.
Amazon, right?
Is it ready to go?
In a bun.
No, it's not ready to go. So there's a lot that's been demanded for me, and I'm like trying to keep up.
Who would be in this biopic? Like in this group, who would you cut out? Who would you cut out and who would you leave in? Who are like important people?
I have to incorporate, because such a big part of like my biography that was a New York Times bestseller, that is a lot of the cast of Teen Mom. That is a lot of the producers, the directors, and a lot of people who have shaped. And still to this day, like when I'm taking meetings and I'm like, hey, I want to do stand-up comedy. I want to work with Comedy Central. No, Farrah, what are you thinking? You're going to be hated on? I've been hated on for 10 years. Does it really matter if I do
hated on all day,
Does
every
it matter
day?
if I stand up on a stage for stand-up and people like want to hate me? I really don't care anymore. So I'm there to have a good time and make people laugh.
No, I think it's great. I think you're ballsy. Can I say that in front of Sophia?
Yeah.
That you've got
a mom
a real
and a dad.
right. Does it all.
Your mom, dad has a real big pair of balls.
The biggest.
Wow, it's really like, this town is so tough. And you have to, the one trick that I tell everybody, they're like, what's the secret in this town? And I'm like,
is there a secret or just secrets all over?
It's a secret.
No, it's a secret. The secret is that you have to stay relevant in this town. For me, as a guy, to stay relevant, for 10 years and keep kind of reincarnating,
Right.
and it's very hard. I can't go on the beach in a bikini and look good like you can.
Right.
And get photographed.
You
They don't
cannot.
They
And I
don't
definitely
care.
can't at all,
They
at
don't
all.
care. So I think girls have it a lot easier because there are those fashion shots, bathing suit shots, beach shots. Right, Sophia?
I mean, I'm over the shots.
You are over the shots, but you weren't, and it was a process that kept you kind of relevant.
But I do say, like, those who are worried about relevancy aren't paying attention to what they should. I mean, that's why I actually really just left a bunch of friends, quote unquote, who I thought were friends. They were so worried about being relevant that it was like, it's disastrous.
No, you can't be desperate. They were desperate.
He's all about no desperation.
No desperation.
Zero.
You cannot be desperate. Meaning relevant is like, you need to know what's up and you need to stay ahead, get onto social media. I hate hearing people like there's housewives that are like, I don't even know what it is. Well, then you are stupid.
You're
like,
dead,
what are you
first of all.
saying? Don't say that. It's embarrassing. They have other people doing their stuff for them and they don't get it. I'm like, you need to get it. Because when you get off that show and they throw you off the show and they don't care, they'll cut you. You better have millions of followers to continue your stuff because you're done.
Are you like speaking to the other teen moms who are about to be let go?
No, I don't know any teen mom.
Are they all getting let go, by the way?
I only know that girl Amber, and only because I see her I don't know why I've seen her in the news, but that's it. I really don't know Janelle. Two people that I know.
You know Janelle?
That's it. I really don't know anybody else at all. I didn't even understand that it was still on.
Janelle called me the other day and she's not knowing what to do. She was like,
she's lost.
She's talking to a PR girl rather than the legal team. And I was like,
that's bad.
If you have a situation, she's like, how did you win that court thing? It's like, it's not how, it's what you pay attention to. If you're busy running around, worried about press and relevancy and all this and not contracts, not what matter. I'm business.
Right.
Right.
You sued MTV, right?
Luckily, everybody folds before that point, right?
But you went back to MTV to an X on the Beach.
Yeah, I mean, MTV is never going to get enough of me.
That's great.
That's smart.
It's very smart.
Sometimes you got to, bird in the hand. Why would they lose somebody that gets them ratings? Why would they? You don't want to spite yourself. What is it? Spite yourself before you bite your nose.
Yeah,
bite your nose,
I
whatever.
am the hardest worker. I'm truthfully
we see that, though.
The person who's like, if I make money, I make you all more money. I'm really like, I just work. That's it. And like, I'm Iowa. I am Midwest. Like, that's all I've been raised to do. So yeah, I mean, for my family, for everyone.
Now, when you go international, do people know you?
Yes, and I love going international. I love just.
You're in
going
Dubai
out
a lot, right?
Yes. And I mean,
yeah.
they like to just treat me like a queen, and I'm like,
Nothing wrong with that. Like, I'll be right over.
It's
But
the
I
dark
keep-
features, the dark
Yes.
eye. They love it. You look
well,
very
I'm actually
Arabic.
like Syrian, Lebanese. We
Yeah,
did our
you-
23andMe. I don't know if everybody else did, but yes, we did.
You've got that vibe of a Saudi girl.
Yeah.
They must love that.
So it works for me, right? I just feel like I really want to bring some TV out there. They so deserve that, and I don't think they have enough media and like credible TV.
Yeah, they need to step it up. When I
is
go,
the
I
TV like
travel
out
all the
there?
time, and I go to the hotels and I'm watching this stuff, and I'm like, come on.
Is that bad out there?
Yeah, even in the UK, they have like a few
Are
good
you guys
shows.
doing like music and gigs and other things out there in Dubai? They love bringing artists out there.
Really?
No, I just go when I'm paid to go do
Yeah.
appearances, and now hopefully for all the
Yeah.
Foodgod stuff, because there's a million.
I mean,
kind
Dubai
of-
has the best
I know
food.
the
You
best
guys
food.
are- You guys are very
I'm like a
foodie.
food whore over there. Like
You
I
cook
go to
too,
Dubai.
right?
Oh yeah, I have a culinary degree.
Oh,
all
you have
that
3
nutrition.
degrees?
Yes, I got
Amazing.
everything for you. So when I go out there, I'm like, all
They have the best food.
Oh my god.
They have the best
Really?
food. Their mall is so amazing. I live in
I
the
heard
mall.
about that, yeah.
I sat in the mall for like 5 days straight. For
What's
like
better, that
kind
or
of your
Harrods?
favorite food right now? I'm like a prawn like fiend. I love prawns. Like even here at Avra, since you're in Beverly Hills,
we were there last night.
they got a big prawn.
They got big prawn.
Yeah.
I mean, but you know, I like live shrimp, the clear ones
Yes.
that are raw. So
That's
I was
great.
in Europe this summer and in Sardinia and all that, and they are just like
How
sweet.
was that?
It's
That's
amazing.
great.
I love Europe. You know,
Yes.
I live in Monaco for a little bit.
Oh
I
my
live in London a lot. I go for like a
Love
month at a
that.
time. I
Okay.
literally do a lot of TV in London. I did Celebs Go Dating. I've been on
I
Celebrity Big
haven't
Brother.
been on Celebs Go Dating. I'm single. Get me in there.
I was on season 2. It was a big season. It's actually the
Yeah.
only one that's on Netflix. So I guess
wow.
we really made an impact.
Go
out of
check
all-
that, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
And girls.
it's very
Yes.
good. But UK TV is funny because I could be really more myself than I am in the UK. I would never do the type of shows I do there,
course.
here.
Totally
you know,
different
very
space.
specific, different space, and they love it. And I love the UK. And you know, when I go to Harrods, it's like so many Saudis are there, and like they all know me, and I love it there.
He loves
It's
the Saudis.
I love the Saudis. They smell so good.
Like I'm not even gonna lie though, when I do TV shows over in the UK, it is definitely like I'm like, am I safe on off hours? I did a show called MTV's Single AF that they had pushed through, and now they're doing many seasons of it. I have to say, we were based in London, but we were traveling like Portugal, Australia. They put us all over the place, but it was actually kind of scary with the cruise. I don't really like party off hours and stuff with crews, but there was a lot of that time. I don't know. It's just really weird for me because Celebrity Big Brother was like, okay, you're just on set and then you got your own space and we have a set party. But I don't like that in betweenish.
When were you on? What year? I wonder if you were on before me or I was in 2016.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, in January.
So there's something I don't do is keep track of years yet.
But it was like a few years ago. How many? A couple
I
years
forget
ago.
years also,
So I
absolutely.
Who was on your season?
Okay, so I just know that the season was called US versus UK.
Okay, I
which,
remember. That
you
was,
know, it's sad that
actually-
we like. I am sad that like, you know, the UK people hate on the Americans and the Americans hate on the UK people. Like, why can't we just all get along?
Wait, was that
But
was with Tracy Lord? Was that season or some other?
I had Daniel
porn star.
Baldwin. I had Janice Dickinson. I did have
she's
Jenna
fun.
Jameson.
Jenna Jameson, not
And-
Tracy.
Oh, right.
Jenna Jameson.
Yeah.
She.
So you had
I
a
think
good
she follows me.
cast.
I
She's
had,
funny.
yeah, Fat Man Scoop. Like, there was a really
Scoop.
yeah.
Fat man scoop.
I mean, So
No one understands how hard it is to be in that house. I literally started losing my mind after 1 week.
It
I was like,
showed me-
I'm going to lose my freaking mind.
I actually felt like it showed me really what the real world was like. That manipulative, that controlled,
Yeah. Oh,
that
yeah.
insane. Then they kicked me out and like, and then
No.
they brought me in and. You know, if the one guy, it's like, I don't like kiss and hook up for like showmances is what I call it. I don't believe in it. Jenna Jameson was all for it though. She's like, I'm hopping in that bed, I'm kissing that person. But I just like couldn't bring myself to like kissing or touching the other. It's like, I don't shit
What,
where
the
I
Brits
eat.
or the Americans?
I just none.
None?
I don't talk to production. I don't talk to anyone.
Farrah, please leave the Big Brother house
Yeah.
immediately. That guy's
and
voice
then-
is the best.
And then I do dating shows, and it's like I don't kiss people, so they're like really having an issue with it. But yeah,
Wow.
You gotta do what you
Now,
gotta do.
Do you date people in Hollywood? Or like, what's no? Sophia
said no. Definitely
said
no. Hard no.
Or maybe she's not.
you know, I kind of keep my dating separate from my family even now because of all the horrific things that I've been through. But I mean, I really date out of that country and separate. So
no celebrities. That's not your vibe.
I mean, I would say athletic people who do not care to be like in the public eye, but they're doing very well.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Right. I'm out.
On both.
Yeah, they're doing very well, and they're the best.
So you mean
at
like
what they
football
do.
players, meaning soccer players?
Yeah.
I can see
nothing wrong
that.
with that.
They got a couple
Soccer
hundred
player,
mil. They're
right,
not trying to be that famous. They got a very good body.
Europe,
Ripped.
yep.
I'm pissed. That pisses me off. I hate seeing
Ripped.
people that are ripped. So mad. That's why I don't go to the gym. I don't want to take my shirt off in the locker rooms. But like people are ripped.
I mean, but if you're eating right, you don't really have to go to the gym.
I'm Foodgod. You think I'm eating right?
Like-
Are you serious? That's my whole life is eating out. Like even Sophia's laughing at this.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. So when are you coming out with like kitchenware and all this other stuff?
No,
you're
so
gonna
my
have?
whole brand is eating out 365 days a year.
Yes.
So which is why it worked and why it caught on.
Are
Because
you like working with Off the Menu? That app here is just taking over. They have me on it, and I'm still not understanding it. They need some of you on Off the Menu.
I'm
it.
going to do my own app. So, but I have a lot of I have truffle ketchup coming out.
It's amazing.
I'm
Amazing.
addicted to truffle.
Oh, you'll be obsessed with this ketchup. Truffle sauces, meaning like
Yes.
meaning steak sauce,
Yes.
French fry sauces, a whole breed coming
I'm
out.
cooking with it.
There you go.
The ketchup is something legendary. So I have that coming out.
Legendary,
Yeah,
love it.
yeah. We have a lot of stuff going on. I mean, of course, I'm here. We were, filming Kardashians all week.
Yes.
Anyway, Farrah, if I don't ask you this, it would be weird. I know because like I do remember some kind of situation with Kim or Kendall that you've had some kind of over the years. We got to like bring it up because I feel like it would be weird if I didn't ask. I don't know what happened. Do you and Kim have
Are
some
you
kind
just
of?
throwing it out there? You're like, Fair, what happened? And you're like,
No, I just don't remember, but I know
I'm
there
like,
was
am
a
I supposed
problem.
to- am I
I know there was a
supposed to-
problem.
I'm like, am I supposed to make up a fight?
No, there was something. There was something, Farrah. Don't play. There was something that went on with
I'm
Kim
like-
or Kendall or something.
I'm like, have I been traumatized through jail and anger management? I can't remember.
there was something.
something there
Think
back in
hard.
the days.
There was some kind of back in the day fight.
like
You said
Nikki
something about
and
Kim.
Kendall.
I don't know if I've said anything, but like I do vividly remember, but this isn't them. And I don't really want to bring up like their exes or stuff like that, but
Right.
like
Why? We like to do
Scott
that.
did say some nasty like stuff, but
Did he?
it's just like
Really?
I've seen him over the years, and it's like he's just like, hey, how, like he's just like changed. So I can't.
Well, that was then.
That's
was
what,
then.
That's what I'm saying. It was like some things are so long ago. I feel like people don't understand, and then when they meet you, it's like they actually just don't understand. Like, why would they even?
Yeah,
have
why'd
said
I do that? Yeah.
Right.
So I don't really want to bring that up because I do feel like everyone's changed. Like, I mean, I know I have a 10-year-old,
time.
or like now everyone has tons of kids, and like,
Right.
or they're remarried, or so a lot of life has happened. So I don't really know if there's actually a valid point.
I could have swore there was some kind of there was some kind of
There's
Kim,
something
there was
there.
some kind
Right,
of
right.
Kim
I'm
nastiness back in the
I'm
day.
like-
We're all past it, but I just like to bring it up. It'd be weird if I didn't bring it up.
Okay, well, I'm happy you brought it up. Please, I'm happy like anger management.
What
must be
do you
working.
think of Kim
'Cause
at
I'm
this
just, like,
point?
positive.
No, you can't. There's not anger. We're positive
no,
here.
it was like those anger management,
they have-
boxing,
they
all
got
the
you.
beating the crap out of bean bags has worked. I actually hear often that Kim and I look like, and I do feel maybe it's like the Middle Eastern. I don't know everyone's ethnicities, so I might
Right.
butcher that. But I do hear a lot of that. I think that's flattering. I think that's great. I love that all of the Kardashians seem that they're working hard, and they are, like that's admirable, and I think that's great. And I wish Kendall all the best with her modeling or whatever they're working towards. I was actually very sad to see. I mean, again, I don't like being negative.
Spit it out.
Say it. We spit it out
Sophia,
here.
say it.
Spit it out. This is why it's called Oh My Food God. We spit it out.
my-
Everything.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
we
spit
talk
some food out
We do
tonight.
talk shit a lot, but not in a bad way. It's just like shit happens.
I was actually
Shit
hurt
happens.
that like people were, I don't know if they were booing or laughing at them just presenting an award at the Emmys. Like that's the last time I saw a
Right.
Kim or Kylie
Right.
or
Right.
Kendall.
Kendall. Right.
And that to me is just like
Classless.
what's going on with the credibility? Like me being like a fixer. I'm like a fixer and I'm like, what's going on? Why is that happening? Like we're talking about reality TV and they're
Right.
presenting an award for
Right.
that.
Right.
And that's what they are doing. They've been doing. They're aspiring to continue doing that. And I think a lot of people need to support them. And, if there's a misconception, like let it be known. But I think it's like, why is that happening? Nobody else was dealing with that. And it was kind of like hurtful when we should be lifting women up,
Absolutely.
embracing women.
Yeah.
And a lot of the women who are up there receiving their awards are saying, you know, when women step out of line, like support them, help them grow, like flourish.
Can you, when you're in the theater, can you hear people laughing? Is it like a real? It was like a real thing.
Everyone was really there.
Wow.
And
That's messed up.
and I'm just like, you know, and everyone I'm sitting with is like looking at each other like, what?
And these people are more successful than most of these actors out there.
I think 99% of them.
Right. You're laughing at them, but meanwhile, they make more money and they work harder than you.
Look, I definitely wasn't doing anything but being like, how could I fix this? And why are we doing that right now?
Right.
Like, it's a classy, nice award show. Let's like keep it together, people.
Yeah. That's the new vibe. Bullying. People don't care.
No, I think we need to lift more women up. So again, there is some nastiness between anyone back in the day. I mean, again, lots of us have grown, changed. We have other lives, really, since then.
Have you watched The New Hills?
No.
Nothing. Not one.
What's going on in
I have no idea. I'm just telling you, might have watched
what's going on in the Hill?
You're LMTV, and so I don't know. I haven't really watched The Hills. I don't know.
You know, I actually watched reruns back in the day.
Well, the old ones were amazing.
Old ones.
Right, of course.
But
legendary.
we thought it was amazing. I look back at it. I was getting my hair done. I looked at Spencer and I was like, oh my God, Spencer actually reminds me of my crazy mom back in the day before I got her like some real help. I'm like, I'm never watching The Hills again. What was I polluting my mind with? And I'm not dating that. So it's like, I can't watch it.
Right.
So The Hills just didn't happen, but I love Heidi.
Heidi's fun.
cute.
Yeah.
She's
I used to be
great.
friends with Lauren Conrad. Back in those
LC,
days.
yeah.
LC and Low.
Oh, Low.
Low.
But some of them didn't come back, so I heard. So I didn't even watch because of all.
Right. Well, Lauren was like,
here's the
star.
vibe.
Audrina's our girl too. We're friends with Audrina.
Like, I'm like, bring the OGs. Don't just bring like the people who are like,
Right,
but they don't want to do it.
Right.
They don't want, like, Lauren doesn't want anything to do with it. I guess she's like way ahead of that. She makes a lot of money. She's not interested in going back.
I hear her.
By the way, TV is TV. There's nothing.
Yes.
There's no better medium than TV.
And I say, like, for a social cause and like making a change in the world, that's why I love TV. But I do feel like when it starts like ruining the world and like social progress, I'm like, I gotta back away.
Yeah.
But I love TV for that medium.
Now, one thing that I do know about you, because like I have, eyes and I read, and of course I have a phone and I see stuff. You love.
Did you guys get that new iPhone 11?
Yeah,
Hey, we did.
We did, but they
get the green?
need. You didn't get the green.
Oh, I got silver, guys.
Oh,
she got
the
it.
green. Where's my phone? I don't have my phone. But that camera's amazing. I feel like the three dots are like the new status
Do
symbol.
you know how to use the light? Because the light doesn't work.
The flash
Sophia, can
never
you help
goes
me?
on.
Oh, I got it on.
Try it now. Let's see. She's turning it on. Go ahead. Go to video. Go to photo and take a picture with the flash.
And see if you get the camera working, the flash.
Because we have a lot of problems
We've been
getting
doing
the
this for
flash on.
hours and hours. It does not work.
I think you have to put it in dark.
That's a lot of work. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of work to get a flash. Nope. You see that?
Well, it says it's on.
Watch.
Okay.
There we go.
So
She's
go
taking
to
a
the
shot.
Bottom, go to the bottom.
Oh, see, she knows.
But that's a lot. Oh,
No, all you do is go to the bottom. Don't hit the top.
so that's a new thing.
Right, but you have to do it every time.
Why do you have to do a double step to get the flash on? As I don't understand.
That's what I don't understand. The double.
You see what I'm saying? It's
He
a lot of
hates new
work
phone.
because you know what? You want to
Hates.
take a quick pic with somebody.
Look
Jeff
at Sophia,
Bezos,
got it.
and you get screwed because the flash doesn't go on. And I'm not kidding. That is like messed up. There's like situations I'm like, take the pic. Let's go. Take
Yeah.
the pic.
Right.
Well, the first night I had this, I was at like the L'Oreal Paris party. The guys were all like, "Oh my God, Farrah got the new phone." So they go to take the photos. They're like, "I can't turn on the flash." It took them about like 10 minutes to figure out
That was
the
us
flash.
for last week.
And they were like, "I don't know if I like the new phone." So I just always am like, I guess, understanding that new things take time. But yeah, it's been great.
Do you get a lot of
By
invites?
the way, pop sockets, Louis Vuitton pop sockets, we've been addicted.
Is that real Louis Vuitton?
Yeah, real. They really
Get
have
out.
pop sockets
No
now,
way.
guys. When we
Wow.
were just in Paris, I
Let me
was
show
like,
her my
I
new
gotta have
sneakers.
this.
Tell me if you like this. Hold on.
Show me your sneakers.
Tell me if you like this.
The hot. He killed him.
Tell me what you think.
I was like, you're wearing them where?
No, he's got him. He's got him in there.
No, I'm scared.
I think you're gonna like him. I think Sophia's gonna love him.
You know what? I didn't bring my new leopard Louis. Those are amazing.
That's the
I
reaction
love
Wait a second.
those.
Hold on, Sophia.
It looks like Jeffree Star would have those.
No, he would
No.
not have those. No.
You have these.
I have
They're
these. He does not have those.
They're
he has
probably like-
Birkin bags.
Pink.
Yeah,
Huh?
these are probably
The
like
pink is a
1 and
fluorescent pink. It's not regular pink. It's hot pink.
Highlighter pink, they call it.
Highlighter pink. Guys wear pink.
Yes.
I want them.
Sophia's like
So
actually
give me
the
the Sophia.
So these are like a Louis Vuitton Converse that's hot pink that sold out everywhere. I got
Yes.
them yesterday. They're so hot. I just wanted to show you guys.
Yeah.
Because you showed me the new
Thanks for
pop sockets.
Yeah, thank
that
you
are
for
from Louis
sharing.
Vuitton.
I mean, now we want some.
Yes. Are you getting a lot of invitations in town to go to a lot of stuff?
I do, but a lot of it's not worth it, or I can't make it to it.
Because a lot of stuff is just random.
Random.
Yeah. Or I mean, I just don't need to go out all the time.
Like, do you only want to go where you're getting paid?
I do.
Smart.
That's how he is. So he will not leave unless he's getting paid.
Yeah. And if someone can't figure out a way to pay me, then I'll figure out the way. But I mean, I just feel like I don't have time for, I don't have the budget. Like,
It doesn't make sense.
So don't call.
You're building
Find
your
the
brand
budget.
to build different lanes, to bring different revenue in. And why go out and waste your time and energy if you're not getting paid?
yeah, some people are not creative enough these days to throw events and like do things. So
It's a whole different world
not
than it
my
was
fault.
7-8 years
Oh my
ago.
God.
It
It's
was
a
to be so
whole
easy.
different world.
Everything's tech this,
It's just
online
not
parties.
the same Hollywood. You know,
Yeah,
people
it's
don't have
so
those
different.
budgets. They don't have anything anymore. It's weird.
But it's so
bad.
nice though to like actually make more money from home, from our channels, from our digital stuff.
I
And
agree.
I actually enjoy it, and it's safer.
I agree. I mean, it's been, Instagram has given me a whole new life. It's
100%.
It's real. I mean,
Snapchat
I built.
has given us a whole new life.
Well,
Like,
Snapchat
YouTube.
is pretty special too, but Instagram is really the moneymaker.
Yeah.
And you guys have been killing
is like-
TikTok lately, I see too.
Oh yeah, TikTok's been so
Sophia
fun.
is heavy in there.
TikTok is the new.
Sophia was like, it's so unfair that you got verified and I'm not. She was on it first. She taught me everything. She still does.
How
Are
many
you
videos?
verified
How
yet?
many videos are you doing a week on there?
I mean, when Sophia reminds me that TikTok exists, I maybe do like 2.
Wow.
I'm still
I can't
not,
get into it.
like-
I tried. I can't do it. I can't find my account.
Sophia's on that new wave.
I was verified. My account's missing.
I know.
They took it away.
No, it's missing. I literally searched for it. It's not there.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to get you in touch with TikTok. But Sophia, they were like, she's too young. I'm like, Sophia's like babies have verified accounts. Like, what? So I just feel like some things are unfair.
Who are some of the people you follow on Instagram that you like?
Oh my God, I actually follow no one but Sophia.
Are you serious?
One person? Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else?
No, I unfollowed that.
Oh,
Who was the other
They
person?
weren't working hard enough.
who was it?
Oh, it was Prism Pop. It's a new makeup
Bye.
platform. So
Not interested.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, not interested.
They got
Why?
cut.
You don't want to follow anyone? You don't care what anybody's doing?
I just felt like I had a lot of like legal things come up, and I'm like, they're like stalking everybody. They don't know if I follow them or not. And honestly, I have a lot of people who say they work with me too, and they don't do anything for me. And I'm like, if you really know me, you could text me.
Right.
You can do whatever you want, and you can be genuine. But like, I'm kind of over that phase in my life. I don't know. I don't like to say that, but I'm over a lot of phases.
So I have like a problem. I cannot sleep without eye masks. And I'm so crazy about it.
I remember you left them last time.
Well, I go nuts. If I cannot go to sleep. I put it up on my arm and it just sits on my shoulder. In the middle of the night, I take it off and I put it on my eye. But if I don't have it, it's like a baby blanket. People use that stuff. So I'm so crazy that I try to buy. I buy like 40 different ones. Silk ones for $30, ones for $2, and I keep trying new ones. So the other day was on Amazon. And I use that app, Honey. It's not even an app. It's a browser.
Right,
I don't know why I keep calling it an app. I use this browser, Honey, it's like an add-on. You put it on, and it finds you discounts. So like on 40 different ones, because for travel, I need all this stuff all the time. And it like gets me the best deals every time. So because I'm always like, wait, if I buy all this stuff here, is it cheaper somewhere else?
Right.
And this Honey figures it out for you.
It tells you where it is, where the best place, cheapest, and you get it. And
It's
it's free.
unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's free. It's easy to install on your computer. Just like 2 clicks. So shop with confidence. Get Honey for free.
Free.
Yeah, free. At joinhoney.com/foodgod. That's joinhoney.com/foodgod. Honey, the smart shopping assistant that saves you time and money when you're shopping online. God, everybody should use Honey because you don't have to like clip coupons.
Is it true you have a furniture store?
And a yogurt shop?
Oh my God, it's true that I did have, and I've moved on from that because of the liability. Have you guys?
Furniture is liability.
Really?
No, I've had we've had to do trespassing things. My managers didn't feel safe. Like people were calling the stores, harassing. I mean, I have never witnessed such vulgar activity from brick and mortar stores.
What?
So,
what about
I
the
don't
yogurt
know.
store?
The yogurt store was life, but I had to close it as well because of all the craziness.
It's crazy.
If
Crazy
something's
going on.
not safe, It's not okay.
You gotta get out of there.
Yeah, I don't know. Have you guys had brick and mortar and
Never.
like some crazy things?
I have had.
Have you?
Couple, yeah, Miami.
Oh yeah, true.
It's not for me.
Not at all.
I love living online.
You know what?
Virtual. I like virtual
life. It was
life.
a dream to have brick and mortar.
Yeah, it feels good.
But you know who flourishes in that are my friends who have no social presence, who aren't a celebrity. They're like flourishing. They have 10 or 20 locations.
Yeah,
right.
They're killing it. And I'm so proud of them. But it was a full-time job, like protecting other people. And I just can't.
No, it's too much. It's too much. So last few things. What do you have coming up? Can we talk about anything?
What are you working on?
Why does she look at Sophia when I say this? Was Sophia coming up?
No, Sophia doesn't. Sophia better not say anything. I would just say follow, subscribe to us on our YouTube channels. Sophia is working on her first music video, so please watch out for that. I just launched a jewelry line today, and download the Collectin app. Have fun with that. I think the rest of the shows and scripted stuff, like I came in here being on a call for a new role. I mean, so there's just fun stuff. I just don't want to ruin. I like to surprise.
This is the Foodgod podcast, so we just have to talk a minute about your favorite food.
Woo!
What is your favorite food? What do you guys eat together? Like, what's your spot?
And what do you cook?
Well, I was telling you.
I like to know where they go out.
Okay.
I want to know where they go out.
I love the prawns.
You love prawns.
Farrah.
Okay.
I love pizza.
Pizza.
Pizza's so good.
Do you guys live in LA, by the way?
Yeah.
So what are your spots here? Do you go to Craig's ever? Or are you like?
Yeah.
Well,
You don't like paparazzi places, I
there is
bet.
an ice cream place that I always go to sometimes. After's ice cream.
What part of town is that?
It's actually like the coolest, most
valley?
adult ice cream place I've ever seen. No, it's in Hollywood.
Adult
by the
ice
W.
cream? What does that mean?
Well, I'm like Afters. And so it's just called Afters. And it looks like it would be on something like, I don't know, Comedy Central. Is it from a
What?
show? Oh, it's not?
I don't.
Well, people love this place. And Sophia, that's her favorite right now.
Wow.
So check out Afters. They have the coolest ice creams. It's in Hollywood. I'm sure they would love to have you guys step in. I don't know. Sophia's being super generic, like pizza, chicken nuggets, macaroni right now.
What?
Come
You gotta
on, step it up.
Step it up, Sophia. Come on.
What's the craziest thing you ever ate?
Sophia, you've ate so much food and stuff around the globe. Did you like that 24 karat gold apple cider in Dubai? Like, what's up?
Yeah, that was good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't really like vegetables that much.
Nah.
None of us do. Nobody likes
15
vegetables.
How old are you?
10.
Are you in school here or homeschool?
Homeschool.
Smart.
You don't want her to go to school?
I've already had her in public school.
Not
private
fun.
school,
I just went
school.
to picture day yesterday.
I don't understand. Picture day for homeschooling is where? Upstairs in the bedroom?
No.
Like, who's there?
They actually had it at a
Gym.
Was it a church gym?
Yeah.
But if you're homeschooled, aren't you just at home alone?
No. So, yeah, we were actually at a church for their step, like a Burbank High School, like connected church or something. So yeah, it's inspired charter schools. I actually love it because they give the kids like a budget to like do like Second City, which is top notch for kids in acting, improv, all that stuff. So there's a lot of cool things out there for online school. Like I was at my Cairo today and he's like, you do homeschool? I don't have time to like go teach my kids. You make time for that? I'm like, she is online. It's like online college. It's self-directed. I do nothing.
You're not in the chalkboard filling things out. By the way, we're doing this today, Sophia. Everyone sit down.
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So Sophia wants to be an actress?
Yes.
Wow.
And singer. And model.
What about reality
You're doing
TV?
it. Good for you.
No.
You don't like reality TV?
Nah.
You enjoyed it though. You were born on it.
She's not
You
trying to...
were actually
No
born on
Mom.
TV, weren't you?
Yes.
You were born on TV, literally, huh?
That's
Literally.
crazy. Imagine.
That's like the Truman Show. That's like Mason. He was
Yeah.
born, Mason was born on TV like
I mean,
that.
there's so many people born on TV though now. I have to say, like, how many mom shows, how many like teen pregnancy shows, how many of those are on? Jeez.
So they go into the delivery room. Is that like part of the thing?
Yes.
So have you watched yourself getting born?
No way.
How does it feel? Do you remember it at all?
Kind of embarrassing.
Is it?
You're a baby.
watch.
Like, enjoy it.
No, but
I mean, imagine me. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a lot worse, right?
Now, let me ask you, because like Jeff Bezos, everyone keeps talking about this. Like, if
Why?
that,
What are other people so?
I'll tell you what.
What's so important?
I'll tell you what's so important, because the combination of you and him doesn't make sense.
Really?
It just doesn't at the Emmys. It's a real weird situation.
Right, especially at the Emmy. If you guys were at a party, an event.
Yeah, the whole thing is crazy. You at the Emmys just because you're not nominated. You're not, right?
No.
I wasn't nominated. I didn't get an award. But I
what
don't know.
What were you doing there?
I'm
just curious. I was excited for you because he's like, we're going to see Farrah maybe next week.
Right.
And then I see her at the Emmys. I'm like, what is she doing there in a great way? I'm like, wow, good for her.
The best of ways.
Good for her. I was proud of you. I was like,
sorry, babe.
Like what?
No.
Like any contact with Jeff Bezos' office after?
Yeah. So I mean, like, life is good. I think I was just in the right place with
the right time.
Business-minded.
This is how things happen.
People, yeah.
Like,
and he's not dumb. This is a smart person that sees an opportunity.
I really don't think anyone who I sat around, from SNL to the biggest TV hosts on our television, I don't think anyone I sat around was at all not focused on their business, not focused on work, and that's why we all chatted.
Right, because this is 2019 and it's a new world. People mix.
Completely.
Reality, people that are out, people, influencers,
actors, music.
YouTube, it's a mix.
I mean,
it doesn't have to be so elitist anymore in this town. Would you ever go on a date with Jeff if he called his office is like, would you like to go to dinner? Because
Look, Jeff is not bad looking. I actually think he should date someone better looking. Because I was asked about on TMZ, like, was someone so there? And I was like, I got off the phone and I was like, I don't even know who that was. And no one was with him. And then I was like, oh my God, he's actually dating someone. So, I mean.
Right, very regular.
Yeah.
I mean, power to whatever men are into. But I think if you got.
You think you could do better?
If you have
I think
options,
he could date a full supermodel. I mean,
he could date a whole Victoria's Secrets catalog.
Right, he could buy Victoria's Secrets.
Right.
But I think that's also like so overdone. Like
so predictable.
I think
that everyone's dated a Victoria's Secret model.
Probably.
I guess he just has fun with her.
Yeah.
I guess he just has fun with her. I mean, they just vibe.
Well, he was married forever, so then it was the first thing he got out of there, and he's like, "Oh, it's exciting."
Yeah,
I mean, like when married men just get out of the relationship, I would say I've dated some, and they aren't like really like confident in where their new life and their new journey is going. So, I mean, test the waters.
Do you still go out at night to clubs ever?
I actually stopped going out at night because I feel like people are trying to put me in jail.
Oh my God! Like Zsa Zsa Gabor. What the hell?
I live a very lively day life.
Wow.
That's good though. You're able to do that.
This is awesome. I think this was a great interview.
Tonight, but yeah.
You're gonna keep going. So what's after this?
The Big Brother
the finale
party.
Wow.
Oh, it's tonight?
Yeah, it's tonight.
I mean, stop by if you're not catching the plane already, you know?
I don't know. You know, I'm the biggest Big Brother fan.
Yeah, me too. We love Big Brother.
Huge. This is the first season in like 20 that I didn't get to watch.
I have 5 at home myself to watch. I don't even want.
I've been going through a move and traveling, so I didn't get to see all of it. But my dad's fiance is like a CBB fan, like fiend. So she's been like, oh my God, you're going tonight? Take pictures with these people.
How about Julie Chen? I love her.
Well, it's Julie.
Yeah. She's a host. She's like a religion.
I saw her.
She's Julie Chen Moonves.
Oh, that's the word you forgot. Moonves.
Yeah, she's
exactly.
Julie Chen Moonves.
Well, I've heard some good things about her and her being strong in what she's doing, so
Absolutely.
I'm proud of her.
Yeah. I used to text with Julie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just like in a fun way. Like I met her at someone's house once in a good way. I love her because I'm the biggest Big Brother fan, like a lunatic.
I mean, she went through a lot if you think about it.
Yeah.
Well, haven't we all?
Yeah.
But I think, like, why haven't we been on the Big Brother USA one?
I don't know.
And they have a celebrity one now where the people in there, you guys would kill that.
Yeah, Farrah and I would like to petition for that.
But are they purposely making like a point to non-cast like great people?
Yeah,
I think they are actually.
It's unwatchable. It's unwatchable to
They're
me.
like, let me make this as bad as
Let me
I
get
can
the
make
worst people possible. We'll throw them all together.
Meta
We'll see what
peace,
happens.
meta world peace. Like I don't care.
Like no one cares about a basketball player for 30 years ago.
Like why wouldn't they pick relevant people that are somewhat relevant?
Big Brother, we have 2 the best people you can get. Celebrity Big Brother, Foodgod,
crashing your
and
finale party
Farrah.
tonight.
Let's make it happen.
We're gonna come petition. We're gonna come with
Get
signs.
the petitions ready, guys. Let's go.
All right, guys. Well, that's it. You got Farrah. Anything you want to plug or
Sophia,
Thank you so
both
much
of you?
for having us.
You want to plug Sophia?
Thank you.
Yes.
Should we plug Sophia's Instagram? Is
Sophia's
there an Instagram?
everything. Sophia L. Abraham. Check her out on her modeling, everything she's doing. Love you guys.
There you go.
Wow. Thank you so much, guys.
You're the
Bye.
best.
Thanks.